to our top story of the night. That is the storm coming into the area. Dan, what's got your eye?
Well, this is a pretty strong weather system, certainly the strongest we've seen so far this year, and maybe stronger than anything we saw last year as well, as it's packed with cold air. It has a lot of moisture. It could have more moisture, but it has a lot, especially compared to what we've seen so far. And here it is winding up right now in the Gulf of Alaska. We can detect this big punch of cold air, which has really looped out the cold front. And on the south side of it, there's this big tap of moisture that is streaming in, and that will be slowly directed toward the central coast as we head into the latter portion, or at least in the middle portion of the week. Now, in the meantime, there is a storm departing our area right now, and that has left us on the cold side. It's been chilly out there. We still have a few showers up over the hills. They're making some snow above around 2,500 feet, and they'll keep doing that through the overnights up in the Santa Lucia range. And to some extent, we've had some in the Gavilan and southern Diablos and Chelam Hills as well, especially down near Parkfield as well. A few showers out there. It looks like they're making some snow still. So very cold air. It's still windy out there today. We're at 15 to 16 miles per hour in Monterey to Salinas. So a chilly, cold, showery day out there. Things will start to make that transition tomorrow, but tonight, overnight, the winds will die down a little bit. It's going to be a cold night in our inland valleys. I do expect frosty locations out there. We could see some patchy frost toward the coast. And in the mountainous areas where there's still water from yesterday's rain coming down the hills, we may see some patchy ice on roadways, so please be careful. If it looks wet and you're driving to work tomorrow morning, it may be icy, especially in some of those sheltered inland hill areas. So please be careful out there tomorrow morning on your way to work. Let's get you through the rest of the day tomorrow because we have to talk about this big storm. Overnight tonight into tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. I mentioned the cold air in the valleys. Clouds will be in the increase tomorrow, and the northwesterly winds we've been experiencing today will switch to the south tomorrow afternoon, and they'll slowly pick up steam as we head into the late afternoon. Moisture will begin to be pushed into our coastal hills as we head into the early afternoon hours. And you may start to see some light rain in the Santa Cruz Mountains as early as 2 p.m. Now, most cities probably won't see much rain until after dark tomorrow night, as many of them are sheltered by some mountain areas. But we will see strong enough movement with this system that it should overcome a lot of those rain shadow effects that we typically see. So even our valleys will get some rain with this system. So this is 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Strong southerly winds really howling along the Big Sur coast up to the peninsula, coming into Santa Cruz County, pushing some more moderate rain up into the coastal mountains. And then we're going to watch the cold front come in. So this is around midnight tomorrow night, probably just easing into Santa Cruz County. And it'll eventually go south and east across the viewing area. But along this cold front, we're going to get a period of heavy rainfall. Now, this heavy rainfall will cause some short-term issues in the burn scars as it moves over. You're putting a lot of water down on the ground at the same time. That all has to go someplace. Gravity takes it into the streams, the gullies, the gulches. All at the same time. It's going to pick up debris. It's going to pick up ash, mud, things like that. That's why we have some short-term debris flow concerns, especially up there in the CZU complex as this thing moves through. Now, it will keep moving south and east. This is 2 a.m. Wednesday. Notice it's now coming across the bay. We're starting to see it let up across Santa Cruz County. It heads farther to the south by 5 a.m. and not much going on in Santa Cruz County. So I think the window of danger is fairly short on Wednesday morning in Santa Cruz County, but there could be some cumulative effects that I'll talk about in a minute as well. Otherwise, if you live in Monterey County and San Benito County, you're still going to be in the midst of it Wednesday afternoon. Now, the latest model run is showing it a little farther to the south by the time we get into Wednesday afternoon. There are some models that are still showing it across southern Monterey County throughout the duration of the day on Wednesday, which could mean some impressive rainfall totals. And even this model is showing it buckle back to the north a little bit late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So there will be some potential varying in how much rainfall we see, especially across the Monterey coast. I'm pretty confident about how much we'll see in Santa Cruz County, which is up to around 7 inches in the mountains. And just keep in mind, a lot of that's going to come down in a short window of time. So there will be those short-term impacts. But down south, I'm thinking, even though the model numbers aren't really showing it, up to an inch of rain, a foot of rain in the Santa Lucia range will be possible with this system if it decides to stall out. We'll have a better idea if that's going to happen tomorrow. But either way, be prepared again across the burn scars in Monterey County, especially the Dolan scar, I suspect, which is going to see the most rain. Quick look at your temperature forecast for overnight. overnight tonight into tomorrow, we're going to see lows in the 30s for many locations. Patchy frost, highs in the 50s really across the board. It's really a chilly day. I have to go through these fast. I'm running out of time here, folks, but 56 your high in Salinas tomorrow. The peninsula, cold and frosty tomorrow morning, or chilly tomorrow morning, not necessarily frosty. There could be some patchy stuff, but no major issues. 54 there in Monterey, and farther south, we'll see lows in the 20s and 30s and highs in the low 50s. All right, let's wrap it up with this 7-day forecast. We are going to see, again, windy conditions sticking around through Wednesday, and then showery weather really through the rest of the week. So there is more rain coming, but the heaviest, again, is going to be on Wednesday for most locations. So that is the big hazard window. And again, that may be a later hazard window in Monterey County if that rain continues throughout the day, especially down on the Big Sur coast. Inland area is also, again, getting you through the next couple days. We will be keeping an eye on things both on air and online. So please stay tuned. We're back after this.